What is up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are checking out the Ethereum US dollar pair. I did mention if we broke the $2,350 range here on the 1 hourly chart, it is very likely we're going to meet all-time highs, guys. Are we going to have a retracement and a great buying opportunity, or are we going to go straight up from here? We'll be discussing this in today's episode. Also, the Bitcoin price, okay, here on the 1 hourly chart, we did break this symmetrical triangle to the downside, and we did about 80-90% of the target. Guys, I always tell you take profits at 70-80% of the target from a pattern, because sometimes we might just do 90% of the target and then turn around and then you get liquidated. We'll be discussing also the breakout from this descending wedge that I've been mentioning for the last couple of days and some different levels for Bitcoin. Also, Litecoin at critical resistance point. If we break, we are going to have a massive pump for Litecoin and also for Bitcoin Cash, guys. All of these pairs can be traded on Bybit. If you use my link in the description, you can get up to $1,610 of bonus, guys. All the information to take this bonus is in the description or the pinned comment, okay, by using my link in the description. And a massive thank you for yesterday's video. I got 92 likes. Make sure to smash up the like button. Let's see if we can get to 150 likes. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. I do daily cryptocurrency technical analysis, guys. Let's go straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here, and welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus, where you subscribe for the quickest technical analysis and news on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and the financial markets. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything that I say, and if you do so, do your own research. Said this, let's go straight into the charts. All right, guys, zooming in here on the 1 hourly chart, Ethereum is looking extremely bullish, okay? We did talk yesterday about this resistance point right over here, and I did see this like an Adam and Eve double bottom scenario, okay? We have the Adam, which is a sharp peak to the downside, and then a consolidation round bottom, okay? And we've been retesting the $2,350 range. I did say if we broke these levels, it is going to be extremely bullish for Ethereum. Okay, so we've broken out. The supposedly measured move is getting the lower part from this double bottom scenario or this symmetrical triangle. Okay, so it will be round about this area all the way up to the resistance point, and from the breakout, okay guys, we could come all the way up to the 2,570 or even all-time highs, all depending on how you're going to measure this move, okay? But it is about the $2,600 range, okay? $20 down, $20 up. I do think we will be retesting all-time highs, which is $2,640. So now, if we have a retracement, okay, we did break out with a decent amount of volume. It is all right. It is not too much, but it is enough for a breakout. So if we come back down, guys, in my opinion, it is great to place a buy order here and come and meet all-time highs, okay, in my opinion. If we might even come all the way up from here. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart, okay, quickly here for Ethereum. And it does look like that we are forming like a kind of flag here at the moment. We are creating this resistance point, and there's been a clear support level around this area. As you can see, we've been having a couple of bounces, just a nice consolidation phase. So now we can expect the Ethereum price breaking resistance and continuing to the upside, you know, to meet all-time highs. If this is a flag, okay, if we take this as the pole and this a flag, we could break up and also come even higher, 2,750, breaking all-time highs. But first target, let's say that we are going to meet all-time highs by taking the target here from this double bottom pattern, okay, and from the breakout, we'll be going all the way up to the $2,600 range. We are currently at 2,480 while I'm doing this video. So this is the bullish scenario. Let's take a look at the bearish scenario. Okay, if we flip to the other side, I do think that this support level is going to hold nicely right over here. Okay, major resistance, major support over here, and resistance point. Okay, so there's multiple touches here in the chart. If we come back down, in my opinion, we are going to hold nicely and bounce to the upside if we do not go to the upside from here now. Let's take a look. This is what I got for Ethereum. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking very, very bullish in the short term here, in my opinion, because we've broken out from this descending wedge. We've been dropping down, going sideways, drop down, sideways, and we could expect we did drop down here, but we came straight back up and actually breaking from this downtrend line, as you can see right over here from this descending wedge. Okay, we got this point right over here and a couple of touches right over here, and we've broken out of it. Okay, so now major resistance point that we're hitting right over here is the $53,400 area, $53,500 range. Okay, where I've got this orange box. Very important to break this resistance point at the moment. I do think that we will break it. We have multiple touches here as support. Okay, so Bitcoin is going to struggle to get above it. We have multiple touches here as support right over here also. So if we break these levels, I'm going to turn very, very bullish here. We need also some volume for this breakout, and then this is going to be great, guys. I do believe if we break from here, we'll be coming all the way up to the $57,000 area, which is the next major resistance point, as you can see here on the chart. Okay, we have broken out from this descending wedge, so I do think we are going to start climbing to the upside from here. If we retrace from this point right now, which is at the 53,400, I do think that we'll come back down, retest the support, and this is going to hold nicely, which is the $51,000 range, $51,500, or potentially this resistance point from the descending wedge, and then bounce to the upside. Okay, this is what I got for Bitcoin. I do believe we are going to break this resistance and continue to the upside. We might consolidate or even have a retracement before breaking these levels. I'm extremely bullish because we broke this descending wedge pattern, guys. Let's take a look at Litecoin. This is what I got for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Right, Litecoin is looking extremely bullish in the 1 hourly chart. It seems like that the bears are losing steam. Okay, here we've had this massive drop, sideways action. Okay, like a double bottom scenario, drop, sideways action, double bottom scenario that I've been mentioning for the last couple of days. So now we are retesting this major resistance point, which has been major support, as you can see right over here, major resistance right over here. So the most likely scenario now is breaking. If we break to the upside, is to have a nice leg to the upside. We've got this resistance point, okay, and we can clearly see that we are creating a double bottom scenario. Here we failed to break resistance. We created this double bottom scenario. We failed to break resistance, had a massive drop. This could happen also here. We might fail to break this resistance point and then have a massive drop here also. So what can we expect for Litecoin? Well, if we break resistance, measured move is getting the lower part here from the support area. We're not going to count the wicks, okay, all the way to the resistance point. And from the breakout, you know, we could come as high as $265 approximately. We will get some type of resistance here from this downrange channel right over here, like I've put here. So if we break out, we will get some rejection or consolidation phase before potentially breaking this resistance point. If we break these levels, the next target is the $285 range. As I showed you here, it's been major resistance over here. So if we break over here and then break this resistance point, next target would be here. If we break these levels, guys, then, well, this is going to be extremely bullish. We'll be discussing that in the next episode if this happens. Now, bearish case scenario is that we fail to break this resistance point at the $245 range here and continue to the downside. We'll be coming back down and retesting the support level. If we break this support level, we'll be getting supported at the $200. Very round psychological number, okay? The $200, which would be also the top from this resistance point from this symmetrical triangle mentioned also a few times here on the channel. So If we drop from here, break this support level, we'll be getting supported by the $200 range, which is just the top of the resistance point of the symmetrical triangle. Okay, this is what I've got for Litecoin. Litecoin looking very, very bullish. Okay, bullish pattern here, double bottom, Adam and Eve. Right over here, we have this spike to the downside, and then this nice round other bottom. I'm looking for a breakout here for Litecoin. This is what it looks like it's going to happen in the next coming hours. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash, also making this very, very similar scenario to Litecoin. The thing with Bitcoin Cash, we had this drop here. We created this double bottom, but we didn't even come and retest the resistance. Bitcoin Cash turned around straight away. Now we are creating a very similar scenario. As you can see here, we have this Adam and Eve double bottom scenario. Okay, clear double bottom, and we are retesting this resistance point. Guys, if we break this resistance right over here where we at now, which is the $840 levels approximately, $835, $840. If we break with a decent amount of volume, next target, in my opinion, to retest would be the $1,020. Okay, let's take a look at the measured move from this double bottom. Is getting the support level, okay, all the way to the resistance, and from the breakout, you know, this could take us all the way to the $940 range, now $930. So this would be actually this other resistance point. Let me just mark you here with the orange box right over here, approximately. Okay, we could come higher, could come lower, but it is more or less this resistance point here, like you see on the chart. Let me just get this here so I can mark it. Right over here, we have a point of touch and quite a bit of consolidation right over here. So this would we would get some type of rejection here at the $950 range. Okay, guys, if you count the wick, I do not like to count the wicks as for the patterns, okay, because wicks are just volatile moves. But if you counted the wick, you know, we could actually come to the $970 range. But for the sake of it, I like to be conservatives in my patterns, because sometimes we do not reach the 100% of the target. I like to stay conservative, go from the support level all the way to the resistance from the breakout. This should take us to the $930, $40 range, okay, approximately. So this is what I've got for today's episode, guys, for Bitcoin Cash. Looking very bullish. Looks like we want to break to the upside. We might have a nice explosive move. So if you are interested in trading, guys, make sure to check out the Bybit trading platform. The link in the description will get you an amazing bonus up to $1,610. All the information to get this bonus is in the description or the pinned comment. And if you haven't checked out the Bitcoinsensus website, make sure to check it out. We've got great tutorials and reviews on how to buy, how to store, how to trade Bitcoin safely. We've got price predictions, the latest technical analysis and news on the website. So there's a link in the description. And if you haven't seen my Bybit or my PrimeXbt tutorial, a video popping up on your screen, a massive thank you for tuning in, guys. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way out, and I'll see you in the next video.